Hello and welcome to an episode of Robocraft with me, Table. Now, I had an idea for a build, and what I had in mind was something that can go like toe-to-toe with larger bots in custom games. Because I'm noticing that being a little bot, being able to deal out enough damage on a megabot is a little bit of an issue without adjusting the multiplier, which we don't want to do. So I figure I want to make something that's kind of maneuverable and able to deal out the damage. So I already know what weapon I'm going to go for. However, this is the part that happened in my mind, but I need to go lightweight on the top for sure. So this bit goes in like this, and it's just kind of like a thing. I'm just going to do, just for the sake of figuring out what I want to do, I just want to do that and then link it, okay? Because I'm trying to get an idea of just how big this is going to be, okay? So that goes directly into the back. So let's go, how's this going to look? So if we went like that, right? And then I went, if I went like this, I need to try and get an idea of where I can do this. Gotta get these on now for the proportions. Let's have a look. They are massive, okay. This is what I'm thinking for the amount of firepower that I need. Now, they clash with the propellers. So either I go forward or I go out. So I'm going to try going out and forward. That's what I'm going to try. These guns are a lot bigger than I remember. Oh, geez. Okay, so how bad is it? Let's just put it on the side there and see if we can't. It should let me soon, shouldn't it? This thing's going to have massive shoulders. Absolutely massive shoulders, but I want to use the guns. I want to use them. Okay. Let's go forward again and out again till we can get there. I mean, if I have that, that's way wider than I had hoped. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna lose the engines and return to my original position for the guns, right? That's going to be the dictating factor right there. Let's go forward one and down one. That's the dictating factor right there. The gun will be. So let's just put that on like so, and then mount that there. There. Okay. So that's about as wide as I'm willing. Hang on, why is that put on? You meant to go on? Okay, right, let's put that on. That's our dictating factor, that gun. So, what can I do about these twin rotors that I want to have? So I could probably try and figure something out, and I think maybe that would help me out. So let's go 2D, and let's still go 3D. Let's still go branch out, and see if we can't add them in a different way. Now, I don't know how useful it is going to be having these things on, but I do know that it will look cool. So you're clashing with both of those. If I did that, right, and then mounted them. So they clash with each other there, but then they clash. Okay, so it might just have to be one, mightn't it? So let's just invert what I was doing there. So we can go back to the, where are they? The 3D diagonal roddy dings. Hello? No, that's 2D, 3D. Let's go to there. Right. And then just mount one on. Okay? Not what I was going for, but it will do. What I'll do is I'll put on one. I mean, would a large one be too big in comparison? Yeah, it's too big. It's not like the main feature, you know? So we'll put on a little one. Okay, cool. Now we need to rise this sucker up, and then we need to look into how we're going to do the rest of the build, which is going to be the legs. Because I'm sure they're going to clash with these guns. But it lets me build there. Right, I suspect we're going to need to go for the larger sprinters to get this proportion right. Let's me do that, let's me do that, let's me do that. Okay, so that is the highest it will let me do it. Okay, let's have a look at how that looks. You know what? That actually looks quite proportional. cool. Okay, so we've got our legs. Now I need to figure out just how bad it's going to be as far as let me put blocks on it. Well, let me do that. Fine. Okay, that's all right. You'll let me do that. And then I need to have some kind of torso section, which will be like so. Because I want it to be humanoid-esque in its design. So let's just have that. Fine. We need a spine, that's for sure. We do need a spine. And that will come in. I mean, I can do that. It needs a like a wiener zone, not necessarily a wiener zone, because robots don't have a gender, but I want to have something there to indicate that it's got, I don't know, robo genitals, I guess. So proportionally, we're pretty good. I'm gonna need to hoik the shoulders a little bit. Gonna need to do something here. Now, I've been loving these shields recently. Where are they? These. Where are they? Oh, there they are. Okay. I've been absolutely loving these shields. Like, I just think they're just amazing for shoulders. And I like what I'm seeing there again. Like, it just doesn't fail to impress. Can't do that. Would that be better? That looks a little bit more compact. Alright, sold. You're staying like that. I like the shoulders. I like them. What can I say? I like the shoulders looking like this. Let's just go down there. Okay, cool. Now I wanted to do something with the head. I had a specific idea in mind for what I want to do with the noodle. So let's just put on these bits how I imagined them. So that's kind of a double. Now the head kind of, I want it to come out above the body, but I'm just not quite there yet. I'm just trying to get the proportions in. So we got legs. The body's an empty shell currently. Now I wanted to use electronics in this build, as it's being designed to take out megabots specifically. There's two modules I want to use. The first one I want to use is an EMP. So I'm going to install an EMP in the chest cavity. So that would go, I want it to go one down. Okay, so we're going to put an EMP in the chest cavity. This might be a megabot itself with the amount of CPU I'm using. To be honest, one higher would be preferable. So we're going to do that, right? We're going to go into the chest cavity, and we've got an EMP. That's what I wanted. That's what I got. I'd forgotten about the modules that I wanted when I started, actually. So I'm glad that I remembered. There we go. Right, just encapsulate this. There we go. EMP in. Now, the other module I wanted was a cloak, because I think that cloak is just so useful. Really, really useful. So the idea is that I can ambush these megabots, EMP the sucker, which then breaks my cloak, and then to open up with the shredders. Okay, so I get like a crippled mega, and I get to like dish out some damage on it. Because these megas, they're having too good a time of it. They're just too impervious to my attacks. So we've got that propeller on. I mean, the module needs to go in somewhere here, doesn't it? But I don't necessarily want to. I guess I'm gonna have to cut the spine out a bit. You know, I guess I'm gonna have to mount it in here somewhere. So let's have it that way. Okay, cool. So we got the cloak in. It's not the same level, is it? Oh, okay. So it's kind of like a power core. Kind of looks like a kind of core-ish, kind of core thingy, coreness going on. And we're just gonna do this. Just push that up one. No, like that. There we go. Okay, cool. So we got the core of the coreness with the core. There you go. That is core. Blimey, Governor. That is amazing. Cores, my favourite band. Whoop. I just love how delicious it is. How much you can enclose this sucker. There we go. Let's just do that. Doesn't need to be fully enclosed. Just like kind of awesome looking. Whoop. Oh, come on. You won't let me do that? But you will let me do that. Fine. We can have that. Don't get too wrapped up on the cosmetic side of things, Table. You need to just get the functional in. So the back's done. That module's in. That's everything I want weapon-wise. Okay? So, there we have it. Proportions are good. Next vid, cosmetics, and the field test. In the meantime, I've been Table. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you again soon. Take care. And also don't forget...